KC5AHJ. I think I got the audio right. Welcome to the channel. We're going to be doing some great giveaways today. We're going to have some fun. It's 5,000 subscribers. We're going to be giving away some GigaParts stuff, and we're going to have some awesome fun with a bunch of guys smoking cigars in the back channel. It's awesome. As long as let's just kick it off. So let's play that awesome intro video.
Thank you to all my Patreon supporters. You can support me on Patreon. There is a link in the description below. And to all my tankers out there, go forth and conquer.
Yeah, man, what is up? We got some awesome stuff coming by. We got a giveaway going, and I got some great friends in the back channel. But before we start, let me tell you, thank you to all my supporters. Thank you all for watching. If you want to help support me, Tank Radio, the links are in the description below, or you can go ahead and hit that membership button and enjoy memberships on YouTube. If you join the memberships on YouTube, there is a super secret back channel on Discord you get access to, and I upload all my thumbnails when I create them so you see what's coming down the pipe, and it's also a direct access to me. And if you are one of the awesome, amazing Tank Commander supporters, that's my top tier, there is a month meeting on Sundays. I think it's the last Sunday, the fourth Sunday in every month. We sit down, we talk about Tank Radio, talk about what's coming up, and just brainstorm ideas for the channel. Also, audio podcasts are released for Tank Radio, and there's at least two each month that aren't on YouTube. They're hidden. They're special gems that I have fun with all my friends, and we talk and do some back channel stuff. And also some of the Tank Commander meetings are also released later that you can listen to. Everything else, go ahead and look at Grapevine Amateur Radio for my stickers, for my t-shirts, and later in the year, sweaters. Up pinned in the super chat right now, and probably will be pinned in the comments as soon as this live stream's over, is the link to GigaParts. GigaParts is helping me by giving away five Tank Radio boonie hats and a special grand prize, which I'll tell about later coming up. But if you click on that link and use Tank at checkout for most of Missy Poloni items, almost all the Explorer line minus the new mast, and a bunch of other things on that page, you can get an extra 5% off and to help support me. Tank Radio. All right. I think that's all the preamble. Let's go ahead and bring everybody in. We got Jason, we got Scott, and we got my brother, Izzo. What is up, y'all? How's it going?
What's up,
Frank?
Hey. Oh,
I don't have my mute button on. Congratulations, Frank.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, congratulations, dude.
It's been
Nice.
a 4-year adventure, I think, to get to this part.
Nice accomplishment.
Yeah, it's good.
It's a great milestone.
I'm trying to share it on my community tab right now, so that's why I'm clicking around in here.
Okay, all right, that's awesome. I appreciate that. And we all know who on here is to blame for me getting on YouTube. Let's all thank you, Jason, KC5HWB, for getting me on the YouTube, and the rest of the other guys out there in the YouTube land when I was just helping out, known as Jason's lucky camera assistant, running around with all the Hamfests.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking for a new one, by the way. Frank is falling really short on that job these days.
Ah,
I'm looking for a new camera assistant.
camera boy.
Camera boy.
Mhm.
Camera
I
boy.
was camera boy.
boy.
I was introduced to Richard, Ham Radio Concepts. And Richard, when we came up, he was like, Jason, how's it going? And this must be your assistant I keep hearing all about, Frank. What's up?
You mean Eric?
Eric, yeah.
Everybody else is named Richard, but he's named Eric.
I think Mike's knocking at the door there.
Mike, yes, he is.
I was wondering where he was.
So, there he is.
I was
Sorry,
wondering how long I was going to wait in the backstage before leaving.
Sounds like
Well-
Frank's got his priorities straight to me, but
I was trying to pull off, a clubhouse vibe. We all just kind of sit on the back room for the next 30 minutes.
just waiting in the waiting room for like a half
Mhm.
hour. Yeah, that's a good idea.
I want to say thank you to TC Fitz, $10 super chat. Happy Sunday. I appreciate it, man. The super chats really go far and help me do what I do. But man, I can't believe 5,000. Oh, starting that, I have a lot of things to give away. 5 boonie hats. So let's just go ahead and kick the first one off here. We're just going to do an easy 5K for the first giveaway. You got to be in the chat to do this and just enter the letters 5K, a capital K, and that'll be the first giveaway.
That's why you're on StreamYard.
That's why I'm on StreamYard. Exactly.
It's the only
And-
reason why we're all here tonight, Frank. Come on, let's go.
Yes, I know, right?
I'm only kidding. I'm only kidding.
And sorry to everybody. I was so excited for this stream. I posted it about a week and a half ago, and trying to get all the links going and getting GigaParts on board to help me sponsor this, and all of that stuff was great until like this morning. I sat down and was going to type out everyone in a email to join with the link, and I just dawned on me. I'm like, hey, I'm going to do this through StreamYard. That I got to stream through StreamYard, and I couldn't link the pre-planned stream to StreamYard. You got to pre-plan it through StreamYard, and it was a nightmare.
Hey, Frank, if you don't mind, there's people in the chat who are putting the K as lowercase.
It's
People
uppercase.
are adding stuff. Yeah, hey guys, you got to put it in exactly. It's a numeric number, and it's an uppercase letter. Don't do anything. And if you think you did something different, repost it.
It's a numeric number.
A numeric number, yes it is.
And I can't highlight
Start
it.
with the Izzoisms early.
Thank you, Mike, for pointing
And
that
hey,
out.
in Roman numerals, K is a number, so he's not
Yeah,
wrong.
Yes.
What the heck
I
number is
I
K?
haven't had anything to drink yet either.
Oh, I'm started already.
It's like after M, it's way up there. It's like 100,000 or something.
Ham Radio Paul just gifted 5 subs. Thank you very much. Sorry, 5 memberships to 5 lucky people in the chat. I can't highlight it for some reason, so I'm sorry. And how do I drop the? I know how to do this and everything else. I'm trying to get it off your face, Mike. There we go.
It's okay. I look better with it on.
Hey, Frank,
All
you
right.
know something? Minus the
Uh-huh.
5K, I think you made it. You want to know how you make it? When you get an SKU at GigaParts, you have an inventory.
Yeah.
You've got stock here and there.
Yeah,
You've made it, man. You know you've made it. That's good.
it's true.
Thank you. Then I got a nice 762 super chat. Great caliber. I almost bought
Nice.
that caliber, but
Thank you,
I
Joe.
didn't-
And
I know I
And that's from Jody. He's
Mhm.
north of the north of the freedom border.
won't. We're going
Dick
ahead
and
and
Dream.
draw.
Jody's a good dude. We met him at Hamvention. It was really great to see him, meet him in person.
Yeah, he gave me candy.
Yeah.
Oh, I was about to say, Jason, if you win this.
Listen,
Ooh,
I would do a re-giveaway if I won, but
I figured.
know.
The winner is 1517, man. Hey, man, this is what you're going to do. You're going to have to email me, tank@hamradio@gmail.com, tank@hamradio@gmail.com, and we'll go ahead and get this all squared away for you since you don't have a call sign, but that's okay.
Tank Ham Radio.
Ham Radio, because Tank
You
Radio was already taken.
You said
So what-
tank at ham radio at Gmail. So tank
Ham-
ham radio.
Ham Radio.
and there's no numeric numbers in that one, in that
Right.
email.
Mm-mm.
Just exactly it.
Only non-numeric numbers.
Non-numeric. Thank you.
Yeah.
There it is. Let's go around the room here real fast and just tell us what you're smoking and drinking. Jason, man, what do you got?
I have my favorite cigar in the world. It is the Arturo Fuente Añejo. They come out once a year around Thanksgiving, about a week before Thanksgiving. I bought a box of them last year, so I'm smoking them down, kind of one at a time. This is the torpedo version, very good. And then I've got a Smoke and Ape beer here. It is an Imperial Stout Ale with coffee, coconut, and marshmallows from Turning Point Brewing in Bedford, Texas. If you ever if you're ever in Mid Cities, Turning Point Brewing in Bedford, Texas is probably the best brewery in this area. So
I love it.
a lot of really good stouts. They have some good IPAs too, which Chris from Buddy Pole really likes.
Mm-hmm. Scott, man, I don't see you're smoking, but that's okay. It's like
Oh, no, I
105
am.
out there.
I'm vaping on my my DeWalt mod with my
Mhm.
custom blend of bourbon and vanilla juice. And I'm
You don't have like
drinking-
a cigar flavored vape?
Oh, they do have them. I just don't like them. They're not that great. You're gonna smoke a cigar. Smoke a cigar.
Yeah,
Agreed.
agreed.
But I'm drinking Mark and Digger's hazelnut rum from Sugarland Shine. It's actually
Nice.
pretty decent.
Scott brought some very evil rum to Winter Field Day last year.
Uh-huh,
It was very sweet, very good. And about 90 minutes after you took a sip of it, you're like, "What year is this?"
It was
Where
only
am I?
135 proof. Come on.
It was evil.
Yes, but good.
That was good. Well, thank you for joining, Scott. I
Very good.
appreciate it as my co-host, regular co-host.
Thank you.
I appreciate everything you do for the channel.
I appreciate you having me on, man. I appreciate it.
Mike, my metal brother down in Huntsville, the prison city of Texas. What's going on?
I'm out on work release. I got to go back in after the stream, but it's a nice, beautiful day. It's probably about 100 degrees on the porch right now, but I'm enjoying the Oliva Siri. What the hell is this? Oliva Siri V Melanio Maduro.
That's Izzo's cigar.
Quite delicious.
Absolutely.
And
that's a
I'm
good
pairing that with a Arnold Palmer in my $1 plastic Walmart cup,
Nice.
and it's delicious.
I love it. I love it.
And congratulations on 5K, by the way.
Thank you, Mike. I
Your
appreciate
little boy's
that.
growing up so fast.
And Mike is one of the regulars on the Texas Hams on the audio live stream that he pretty much joins every time. And I do appreciate you doing that for me, Mike. You're fun.
Well, you got to have someone to talk to.
I do. I do. Izzo, the one brother I have not met, man, all the way up in those northeasterly states. We got to get you down here sometime. How are you doing, and what are you smoking today?
Well, I didn't know what to bring to the table tonight. And I thought since this is a celebration of you. You turned me on to this cigar many years ago. It was one of those New Worlds. There we go.
There you are.
From the AJ Fernandez group.
Yes,
And
yes.
I said, you know something? I got a whole humidor of 5s and 6s of other things from.
Mm-hmm.
But I said, you know something? We're gonna fire up a New World tonight, and in my famous RS Signals tumbler Yeti glasses, a little iced tea, and there's a couple of shots of tequila in there. So we're just kind of relaxing here on a Sunday night. So with you and the boys.
Thank you, Izzo, for joining. I appreciate it, and I love having you on each and every time.
So you even drink like a Southerner, Izzo. You belong down here. Tequila? Come on, that's not a Connecticut drink.
No.
It's not. What do you mean it's not? It's seriously. I don't know. I drink it because I don't like the. You guys know I don't like the bourbon and the whiskeys, but
you could drink Crown.
No.
I mean, you're closer to Canada than the rest of us are, and technically, Crown's not a bourbon or a whiskey. So,
Crown is for the ghetto, man.
K6 UDA really likes the Crown.
Does he?
Yeah, he does.
Did you say you're drinking tequila and iced tea?
Yes, and there's
together.
Yeah.
Yes, and there's some pink. There's some pink lemonade, so it's almost an Arnold Palmer. A little bit, spiced.
With some tequila. Hey,
I like it.
I don't know if I could imagine tequila with tea.
If it tastes as good as bourbon and tea.
Yeah.
See, bourbon and lemonade I can do. I've never really mixed anything with tea other than sugar.
Yeah.
That's a Texas thing or a Southern thing is bourbon and iced tea.
Well, what have we learned about our palates when it comes to cigars? Everyone's cigar is a little different for whatever reason. Same thing for the alcohol. I have really found that out. It's not about going with what the masses do. Find out what you like and do it.
Right.
Be your own guy. Go out and POTA. POTA your way. It's your POTA. You do it your way, your activation. Same thing, right?
I agree.
So long as your way is my way.
As long as we get each other in the logs, that's all that counts. Signal reports don't mean
True.
shit. We've learned
Agreed.
that.
Agreed.
They don't mean nothing.
True. It's true.
Just like you, every time we're sitting
That's
around,
true.
kind of at all the Hamfest, doing our circle, relaxing, we're all lighting cigars. It doesn't matter what you're drinking. You can be drinking water. You don't even need to be smoking a cigar. As long as you're with us, that's what counts. That's all.
That reminds me of the time at Lake Ray Roberts and Mike was trying to work Izzo, and that was where the Ham Harder thing came from.
Yes,
he's like
that's
Ham
where
Harder.
Antenna Boy came from.
Yeah, that too. Well, that too. That was the whole thing.
Ham Harder, dude. I was still in Michigan when I came up with Ham Harder.
Well, that's kind of what made it famous though, because you were like Ham Harder, Don, Ham Harder, because he was he was way down in the noise. We couldn't hear him, but he was like, all stations stand by. Kate Emerdy, you were out there, and you went back to him, and he's like, okay, I don't hear you. And you're like, Ham Harder, dude.
So that next day, Jason, on my ICOM 705, once again, when you buy an ICOM 705, you start buying all your various accessories like any other radio. I bought the this mount and it kind of angles it up, and there's a little space. Took out my label maker. Hashtag Ham Harder, because it's a QR-free radio. So hey, why not?
Yeah.
I love it.
It's good.
We're gonna do another giveaway because I have a lot of these for the Tank Radio Boonie hat, and this time we're gonna enter cigars
with an S.
Cigars.
Cigars.
Because you just can't have one.
Because you got to be careful of Tank's typing.
Yeah. Well, that is
you spelled it right.
I spelled it right.
Or did you? Maybe you didn't mean to add the S.
I did. I didn't. You got me. I did not mean to add the S.
But it's still not wrong, though. It's just cigars plural.
While that's going, I am going to show off my cigar. Do you recognize this one, Mike?
Is that the
Meat Lover?
Yeah. What the hell is it called? Jesus. The filet mignon or whatever it is.
Yes, the filet mignon.
What do you think of it?
I'm enjoying it so far. Very smooth.
Good.
Very smooth cigar. I bought this as my victory cigar, and I'm really enjoying it. I like it, man. I'm gonna smoke cigars all night tonight. We're gonna have a blast.
Me too.
And I'm sorry how that is constantly hiding your face, Mike, but I think it helps the stream.
Oh, for sure. Well, here we could do this. And
you gained 3 new watchers.
Right. It's going to be the 10,000 subscriber stream before it's all said and done.
Yeah.
You keep covering up Mike like that.
77. Can we get to 80? Let's get to 80.
I'm sure Mike would be happy if that were the actual case.
What?
If you could turn your camera off and get him at 10,000 subs. That'd be that'd be a superpower, man. Mike, I think everybody would probably invite you onto their stream after that.
If you don't, if you guys don't subscribe to Tank Radio, I'm leaving the camera on.
Oh my God.
I love it. I love it. All right, we're gonna hit draw now. 85.
This is us with a good time.
Number 2 for the Boonie hats. We got 3 more to give away. So and a grand prize coming up.
Ooh, Benjamin.
Ooh,
Hey.
Ben, someone say that because I can't. Ben.
I'm going to say Harrow.
Harrow.
Thank you.
I'm right.
There was a BMX bike back in the day called Harrow, and it's spelled that way.
Yeah.
So
Benjamin, is it Harrow or Harrow?
Yeah. Depends on how he pronounces it. That's the important thing.
I mean, you would think the O would make the A a strong A.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing he has to pronounce is "Yay, I won."
Yeah,
that's right.
Now you would think the single R makes the A a strong A.
Correct.
But
I saw.
And it would be Harrow.
It's not Mexican.
You're gonna have to email me, man. I don't see a call sign, so email me tankhamradio@gmail.com, and we'll go ahead and get that stuff worked out for you. But 2 hats given away, man. This is fun.
All right, Benjamin. 1 for Harrow, 2 for Harrow.
Oh.
Very good, Mike.
But only Benjamin. I don't want to see a bunch of numbers. I don't want to see a bunch of numeric
Look
numbers.
at numeric numbers.
He says he's KN6. Why do you?
Got it.
Well, that doesn't tell us. All right. He said 1.
He said 1.
That was Harrow.
Harrow.
Yep.
A BMX back in the olden days. Yep, that's right. Colin and VK. Oh, they have BMX down under. So hey, congratulations.
Yeah, haven't you ever seen the movie BMX Bandits?
I have not seen that one.
Oh,
no.
dude.
My
Straight
favorite
out
movie
of the 80s. It's all about these walkie-talkies that they take, that they find.
Really?
What's her name?
Oh, I gotta watch
Oh my
that.
God.
Who's Tom
my God,
Cruise's ex-wife?
Katie Holmes?
Nicole Kidman.
Oh, Nicole
when she's
Kidman.
a kid, she's in. Like, this is,
Yeah.
dude, you got to watch BMX Bandits. It's freaking hilarious.
My
and it's
my
all
favorite-
about radios.
My
All
favorite
about
movie
radio.
was my favorite movie about BMX was Rad, and it came up for sale
I
on
think I saw
Amazon
that.
like about a year ago, and it was hard to find for the longest time because it was a B movie straight to video. I thought it was a good movie. It came up on Amazon like a year or two ago, and it's like $10.99. I'm like, click buy. So now it's in my Amazon list. It's Rad. Go look at it. It's called Rad. It is a rad movie. It's really cool. It's got some pro BMX guys in it that they're not the stars, but they're in it though. It's pretty cool.
What are they
We should
using
get that to
walkie-talkies?
number one
No.
on
No, I'll have to go
Oscar's
look up
movie
BMX
list.
Bandits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's bad. It's bad, but it's
Oh,
awesome.
is it
It's one of
bad?
those
Oh,
movies,
see.
it's like, no, it's one of those movies. It's like, it's so bad, but it's so cool. Like, it's
Yeah.
just,
Yeah.
these kids find these walkie-talkies that these bad guys are going to use to like orchestrate a bank robbery or something like that. So they end up taking and it's like the way they the way they deal with the bad guys is so ridiculously stupid. But I mean, it's a kids movie about BMX, and it's it's in Australia.
Well, speaking of movies, we watched one last week and we liked it so much we watched it 3 times.
What movie?
The
Debbie
Wrath of Becky.
Yes.
The
That
Wrath
is
of
a good movie.
Ridiculous. It's like John Wick, but it's a hot little teenage chick and she just kills everybody. It's really good.
Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to look that one up too.
Yeah, it's on Prime.
Kills
it's on Prime
everybody.
right now. Oh, well,
It's on Prime right now. What is it called? The Wrath of Becky?
The Wrath of Becky. Something happens that triggers her, and she goes off, hunts down the people who caused the issue. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
The fact that
That's
her
pretty
name
cool.
is Becky, the fact that her name is Becky is what sells it for me.
Oh my God, Becky! Look
my God,
at her
Becky.
butt. That is so big.
Okay, so there's actually one called Becky, which is the first film, which is okay. Wrath of Becky was way more to the point and not so much fluff and fluff in between things, but it left it wide open for a part 3.
Is anybody else hearing that?
Yeah, what the hell is that? Frank's got RFI issues.
It's probably Carlos trying to get in with that stupid antenna of his.
Yeah. I think
Maybe
Frank
it's
is frozen. Oh no, there he is.
Maybe it's the Wrath of Becky now.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a weird noise. I don't know what that is. The buzzer. Yeah.
We have
Frank, are you talking?
Yeah, Frank, we can't hear you.
Yeah, you're I think it's your microphone, dude. Your microphone is mad whacked. All we hear is buzzing.
You done broke StreamYard.
Sounds like a wasp got stuck in your microphone element.
Frank, 1, if you can hear us. 2, if no.
He can hear us. He just nodded his head. He can hear us. He says, wait a minute. I'm going to get to take over a Frank Tank radio stream the way he's done mine several times.
This is payback, Jason.
We're going to annihilate.
Hijack.
We are going to,
Oh, no, wait, don't drop us.
We're going to get him demonetized. No, there's no tomorrow.
TC Fitz is dropping super chats because we're here.
Pfeiffer for K Murder and Ham Radio 2.0 appearance. Still there, Frank. Still there. Can't hear you. It's all buzzing.
I think you need to go back behind the camera for Jason, Frank.
Use sign language, Frank. Jason will fill in for you.
Yeah. Try.
Oh, he just swore.
He said subscribe to Tank Radio.
Yeah.
Help me, I'm screwed.
Or else.
I don't know if you can unplug and replug your microphone, Frank.
You sound like a dot matrix printer.
Mm-hmm.
He does. That's what I was thinking of. Get
Yeah,
off the
it
paper.
does. That's right.
God, remember those where you had to peel off the edges?
The edges.
Mhm.
without tearing up your term paper or whatever it was.
Mike, I worked for a state agency for a couple of years, and I asked them, I said, this is back in 2007. I said, why? They said, because we have a warehouse full of paper. We need to go through the paper first before we switch over. donate the paper somewhere else or whatever. You know what I mean? Recycle. Nope.
Right.
We bought the paper. Which is why exactly. Hey, the Ritty guys hey, I know a bunch of Ritty guys who are really using that, and they were loving that stuff.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I think we need super chats to get Tank a new quality microphone.
The heck with the booty house. Come on, guys.
Sounds like a bad connection to me.
I mean, I'm just using my wonderful Apple AirPods, and I'm sure I sound amazing.
You sound pretty good, actually.
I'm using the on-camera mic because
there you go.
Why not? It's just Frank.
What camera are you using?
Hey, now we're on the
computer.
No, that's my Logitech C920.
Really?
Those work really well if you have proper lighting. In poor lighting, they suck.
Yeah.
But if you have proper lighting, they work really darn good. Yeah.
That's
So
my
now that we're on
camera
the
too
ham-
that I never use.
Now that we're on the Ham Radio 2.0 live stream, I'll play the part of Frank.
Okay. I wonder if he made me admin. If he comes back in, I'll just let him wait in the waiting room for the rest of the night.
Oh man! Stop spirits. This is my
Scott, Scott told me to leave you here for at least an hour.
Let him out when it's time for your stream.
Right? Yeah.
What are you streaming about tonight, Jason?
I'm not streaming tonight.
Oh, you're not? Okay.
No, I thought we've been at a family reunion since Thursday night. We got back about 5 hours ago, and I had a couple things. I have like 3 different Sunday live streams I'm working on, but none of them are ready yet. 2 of the guests are not ready. One of the things is not ready.
Whoa!
Incoming.
Better be ready for that.
Now there's demons inside of your microphone, Frank.
Yep.
So, and I knew that Frank was doing this. I wanted to support Frank tonight because we got 140 people watching on this stream tonight. So, hey, I'm happy.
Yeah, that's good.
And for anybody who needs their laptop fixed, do not let this be. Frank really does a good job of fixing laptops. Do not let this be a deterrent.
He broke his own damn computer.
Right.
That's why I bought this MacBook, because he doesn't know anything about Apple, so he can't screw it up, theoretically.
TC Fitz gave another $10 super chat towards a new mic, Frank. Hopefully more will pitch in for the good one.
Go down to the drugstore.
He does need a new mic because he lost his receiver in Dayton.
That's right.
For his DJI.
Was it the receiver or was it one of the microphones he lost?
I think it was the receiver.
It might have been. I don't know. I know we lost part of it. Sheesh, that sucks. It's not
a closet Apple salesman.
Not.
Yeah, I mean you could say that.
Well, it wouldn't be a good live stream if something didn't mess up technically, right?
True.
Mm-hmm.
True. Jody gave another $10 Canadian mics for tanks. That's good.
Be like 1877 cars for kids, but 1877 microphones for Frank.
Yeah.
1877 mics for Frank.
Mm-hmm. N5SK gifted 10 Tank Radio memberships. Thank you, Don.
Should give 10 microphones,
Awesome, Don.
It is so freaking hot on this porch.
You look like you got the sun shining on you.
Oh, dude, it's right there. My porch faces due west.
Oh, that sucks. Mine faces
and once the sun crests the eaves of the porch, it's like a freaking sauna. If I stepped out onto the grass like 2 feet in front of me, it would be like 10 degrees cooler.
Don't you have like a backyard patio or something?
No,
nothing at all.
Well, they're putting in a new retaining wall back there right now. So, but I've only got probably 6-8 feet between the house and the retaining wall. So, but yes, I do sit back there sometimes when they're not doing construction.
Ryan Katie8 DNS gave $9.99 super chat. Mic up, Frank. And
Frank, can you not just take your microphone out and use your computer's microphone?
I think I got it. How's that?
Yeah, there you go.
Perfect.
There you go. You got it.
Okay. I just had to
Oh.
switch mics and then reroute all the mic stuff, and took me a
You
minute.
got it. And KO4PDI is in there with the super chat as well.
Yes, thank you all for the super chats. Thank you for the gifted subs. I saw several of them. See if I can go back in time. Hand Radio Wilderness. You got 2 months membership. Thank you very much. Don went ahead and dropped 10 memberships. Thank you, Don. I appreciate that. We got Ed, 21 months. Congratulations. That is awesome. And Ham Radio, Vector Echo 5, SAR. Hopefully you're another SAR buddy. $10.
That's Jody.
That's Jody. Yeah,
Jody.
that's Jody.
Jody. Yeah. Hammonizer. I don't know what that means, but yeah, that's Jody.
Hammonizer. Awesome. Y'all are amazing. Ryan, $10 super chat mic up. That is
TC
great.
Fitz started up the whole idea about putting
Yeah.
some money in to get you a new microphone.
You know, I'm almost brought the mic set downstairs that I normally wear, but I didn't think I wanted to wear the hat. That's what it was. I wanted to wear the hat, so I did the lapel mic instead, and with the earpiece. And the tin can ham, $20 super chat. Woo! Thank you.
Frank, you're gonna have
There
to
you
do
go.
some type of tactical boonie hat, Mike, and you know, come on, man, you got the bucks now. You're big
I
time.
need to do that. Yes.
Yes.
Where is that? The next 10-minute mark. We go ahead and give away another boonie hat. I'm gonna do mic up. Oh no, I messed that up. There it is.
You know, Mike is spelled M-I-C, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
MICUP.
Okay, so the M and the
Oh,
U are
that-
capitalized.
Yes.
So not a hiccup. This is a hiccup.
Mickup. Mickup.
That's how we spell it in the biz.
Mhm.
Yo Mick, we did it.
Yo, Mick.
Yo
I
Mick.
think I missed
Mick
another
up.
super chat here. Where did it go?
I don't know,
I
but all
see
his
it
rums
popped
give
up.
me the mickups.
Must have been a mediocre chat.
Mhm.
Serena Green,
Oh,
$10
Serena.
for the mic donation.
Holy crap, there's a female watching?
I saw Serena in there earlier.
Hey now.
Hey
You see,
man,
take the hint. Take the hint there, Frank. People want you to get a new microphone. Apparently, they're all seeing a problem here.
No, I think she
I will
said that's
get
a
a new mic.
donation for me.
no, it's for me.
Donation for Mike.
Yeah.
80. We got 86. Let's see if we can get 90 this time.
Mm.
Nope, you
Ooh.
only got 92.
Oh. Let's let it go. One more minute here, or second.
We got
At least
153
gotta
on
be
the
100.
stream here.
All right.
Mhm.
Hey, that's my
Yeah.
highest so far. Y'all are
People
awesome.
type a little slower.
Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and so you can get all the latest notifications on Tank Radio. I do a lot. It is going to be fun. And one more, 100. Let's do it 100.
99.
We're at
There it
99. One more.
99 ways to die.
One more.
There we go, one
There
more.
it is. There it is. 100.
Boom.
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 And I
100.
win.
I wonder how many people will catch that reference.
I caught it.
Hey.
Hey, there's Mike.
Hey, look at that Magic Mike.
Magic Mike.
Mike, congratulations, man.
You should leave
get a
Serena on the
boonie
screen.
hat.
She looks a lot better than I do.
I'm okay with that.
Can I peek through here? Hello.
There you go.
I'm teasing.
Mm.
What we got here? Mike, Ham Radio Fun. Congratulations. Congratulations.
So,
Woo!
Jason, if you're not doing a live stream tonight, does that mean Frank's going to do a 2-hour live stream here?
We'll see.
I missed that. You know,
9 hours.
No live stream for me tonight. I have about 3 different live streams I'm working on for 3 different topics I'm working on, and next week should be really fun.
Oh,
Tune in. So yeah,
And you
next
got it.
Andy.
Ne-
Awesome. Megadeth.
Oh, Megadeth. Okay, that's not what I was thinking.
That was the whole 99 Ways to Die.
Yep.
It's a
I know.
Megadeth song.
Isn't that in a movie also though?
Yes. Well,
Probably.
I thought it.
No.
Okay, I was thinking Clockwork Orange for some reason, but I said,
I was thinking
No.
Rob Zombie something.
No. Although
Clown.
Megadeth is in Bill and Ted.
Yeah.
Tank Radio stream will end with the mic drop. I love it. I love it. So do you want to hit what's coming up, or anything you want to?
So, okay. Let me start here. Jason is giving away a flex next week. Don, you wish. Don, you already have one. I don't know what you're doing.
Thank you, TC Fitz.
Let's wait for them to come out. Maybe
He's got a 7300 now too.
Does he?
Mm-hmm.
So, some of you know this already because I was talking about it on a live stream a couple weeks ago. So we live streamed from Dayton Hamvention on Wednesday from the campsite, and it was a 2-hour live stream. We had about 400 people watching this. It was a really fun time. We talked about absolutely nothing. It was just a fun hangout, chit chat, fireside thing. Very fun. So we all go to bed that night. We went and did something that evening, went to dinner, I think. We go to bed that night, wake up the next morning, and every live stream on my channel for 2024, including that one we did the previous day, was gone.
Oh, yeah.
All
Remember
of
you
them
mentioned
gone.
that.
So the last live, if I pulled it up and I'm like, what? And I thought I was looking at something on my phone. So I went and got my laptop and looked it up and I'm like, what is going on? So the last live stream that was showing on that day was my new Christmas morning live stream that I did. I did an FT8 live stream on Christmas morning. I've done that for like 3 years. So all the live streams gone. So I opened up a ticket with YouTube and they were insistent that I had a admin on my site that had deleted them. I'm like, no, that's not it. So they did a bunch of checking. They're like, well, your account's not been hacked. You're fine. I'm like, I already knew that. But they're like, we don't know why these are missing. And I'm like, probably because you deleted them. But you know what it is. So all of that to say,
YouTubing.
right. So all of that to say, the guys, I emailed the guys from HamCon Zion, which is the new Hamfest we're going to next month. They're going to come back on the channel here in a couple weeks because their live stream got nuked. And I was going to bring them back on anyway because there's been some updates to that show that's going to happen. I told them during that live stream that happened like 2 months ago. I was like, hey, y'all need to come back as we get closer to the time. So we got that going on. I got an email from one of the All-Star admins this week. There's been some really cool updates to All-Star that are about to drop. So we're going to be doing some All-Star stuff. And
Thank
then,
you, Paul. You rock.
Yeah, thanks, Paul. And then, yeah, next week will be, if I say this, one of you, that guy, is going to know who I'm talking about. I don't know. Next week's going to be someone that you wouldn't expect to find on my channel. An interview of someone you wouldn't expect to find on my channel. But I did a video about him about 2 months ago.
The Brewers of Miller?
No.
Mm-hmm.
You would not expect to find those folks on my channel, so that's a good guess. But no.
That is a very good guess, right? 40-1 on that one.
You never know.
No.
TC Fitz, thank you for the $20 super chat. He says, I was saving this 20 for Jason's live stream, but since there's not one, here you go. Yes! Capitalizing.
That's right. TC
Yeah,
Fitz
now you owe Jason $20.
Yeah. TC Fitz is somewhat of a sadist because every time I get on there with a pickle beer and say I'll drink some of the beer, he donates like $1. And he does it like 20 times. I'm like, you are just itching for a stitching, you know? So no, Todd's a good dude. He ordered a mystery box for me a couple weeks ago.
I love it. I love it. I saw a question. Do any of us know about Skywarn Plus?
No.
The new
Never heard of
Skywarn
it.
Plus. No.
Look up. If it looks bad, run.
Well,
Have not,
right.
yeah.
that was Texas. The last
That run part is the plus.
All right.
Yeah, that's been Texas all freaking year, man. Good God.
Yeah.
Right. Lawnmower in the chat asking about or mentioning the Louisville Hamfest next weekend. I will be there.
I will be there.
Where's Louisville?
About 20 minutes north of me.
Mm-hmm.
Is that worth coming up?
You know, I didn't go last year. The year before that, it was brand new. It's only been going for like 2 or 3 years. It was really small. I'm told HRO will be there this year. I'm told that. I don't.
That's what their website says. I looked that up today when I was eyeing it, because it's also a Friday, Saturday Hamfest.
Yes, it's 2 days this time. This is the first time they've done that. It's always been Saturday before.
Yeah. If you're going to expand it to another day, I was surprised they didn't do a Saturday, Sunday.
Nah, Friday, Saturday's better.
Do the Hamfest still shut down at like noon?
Pretty much. Yeah.
Well, it's because they start at 4 a.m.
That's ridiculous.
That too. That too.
I know people have to get to Luby's for the blue hair special, but
Yeah.
some of us want to shop a little later on in the day.
Yeah.
That's not how ham radio works.
In 10 years it will.
Mm-hmm.
Are you guys seeing a trend? Because I think this could be where do it on a Friday and a Saturday and let whatever happens on Sunday, and then people just kind of trickle out and drive home or whatever. Are you seeing that to be more of what to expect in the next upcoming big stuff?
There's a lot of guys I know that come to Orlando and Dayton, and they get there at like Wednesday night. They're hanging out Thursday and Friday, Saturday, big Hamfest, and they leave Saturday night. Like Sunday's no good. I'm like, dude, I thought Sunday at Dayton this year was quite good. So there was less people there, so it was easier to walk through the aisles. Friday at Hamvention this year was packed inside because it was raining all day outside. There's nobody outside. So they were packed on the inside. So it felt like it was really full. And I'm like, it's because nobody's outside. But then Saturday, they reported record numbers this year. Over 35,000 people attended that Hamfest this year.
Yeah.
Good.
So
Now, Dayton and Orlando are the two largest ones in the country, right?
that's correct.
Yes.
Okay.
Is that what number 3 is? Is Huntsville number 3 by the numbers or?
Yes. I think Huntsville is number 3 by the
Huntsville-
numbers.
Huntsville and was it
Friedrichshafen.
No, Frederickshaven's actually bigger than Orlando.
Jim, to answer your question, hang around for another, like right now, and we're going to do another drawing for a tank radio boonie hat.
There's one out in like Raleigh or Virginia or somebody out there. There's one out there that used to kind of go back and forth with Huntsville. I don't know the current status of that Hamfest out there though.
We're going to do the tank
that
radio.
Tradition. Very
Is that
traditional.
really it?
The
Nobody's
next-
It's not a number. It's not a number. Well, actually, there is a number.
it's a lowercase zero. Lowercase zero.
A lowercase.
Slash,
Lowercase
zero,
zero.
slash.
Does that make
There is no
sense?
such thing as a lowercase zero.
Well, all right.
That's
a
it's
lowercase-
an O.
That's not an Izzoism. Let's just for the record. That's a Frankism. I
That's
didn't say that.
It's called Farkanese. It's its own language. It's called Farkanese. Yeah.
Hi,
Chinese, Japanese, Francanese. Look at these.
Right.
Oh, that brings back memories.
I missed the super chat here, so I could go back and find it from the Traveling Ham. Thank you very much for the $5 super chat. I appreciate it.
Oh, yeah, that's Traveling Ham. He was down in Galveston with us.
Yes, he was.
Yep.
I forget. I'm sorry. I
He
forget
was
his
traveling.
name. Yeah, he was.
It's Mike, isn't it?
I mean, if you're in ham radio, your name's either Mike or Steve, so that would make sense.
I saw a post earlier. He said he was up in Yellowstone right now.
Or Dawn.
Oh, he is.
You need to stay in Yellowstone for about a month, dude.
I'm
Then we'll
moving
meet
to
you there.
Yellowstone. Screw that.
Yeah, really.
What was the name of that movie again? I got to write that. Something Debbie something or Bernadette or
Becky.
No, Becky.
Wrath of
Wrath
Becky.
of Becky.
Wrath of Becky.
Wrath of Becky.
You'll thank me, I promise you.
Nicolas Cage isn't, is he?
No,
Oh, jeez. Don't say that, please.
no, but Stifler's in it.
Oh, Stifler's in it.
Really?
Yeah.
No kidding.
Okay.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, that guy. I know exactly what you're talking about.
We almost got 100 here.
Mm-hmm.
Satan, what number do you want them to draw on? 666? Okay.
Yeah, Sean Scott. That's his name, Sean Scott.
Could it be Satan?
Satan. Is Satan by you?
Yeah, he's right here.
Frank, you
Nice.
got 174 people watching this live stream.
I know. I'm loving
Nice.
this.
Isn't that
Nice.
ridiculous?
I could show Satan, but you wouldn't see him. I got the redheaded stepchild seat here on the stream.
Jeff says, is Stifler's mom in it? It's a good question.
Ah.
Come here. You want to
Well-
get on YouTube?
Stifler's mom technically is in it, and she dies really horribly.
Oh.
Why are you showing me, Frank? Oh, there you go.
Mwah. That's the pussy cam.
Wow.
Say hi to everyone. He says, "Screw you guys."
Cat butt coming up.
I'm getting home.
Just
Show
like
me
the
here.
cat. You put him on camera, first thing he does is show you his
Ah.
butt.
There you go.
Oh.
That's his good side.
Hi-ya.
He's got a built-in bidet.
Built-in bidet.
Three
Call
more.
his
Three more.
tongue. What are you doing, Goober?
Two more.
What's it?
110, 110, 110. Come on.
It's at 109 right now.
Is that a
One-
niner in there? You're trailing off.
Yeah,
Well, a couple
109.
people spelled it wrong.
There it is.
There you go.
There it is.
There it
One-
is.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, they used the uppercase zero.
Yeah. Yeah. Uppercase 0. Capital 0.
Hey.
Brandon Harris.
Hey.
Brandy, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Oop, need to get that B.
Grab the bait.
Wouldn't Brandy be a female?
That would be a
I
safe
certainly
assumption.
hope it is.
Only for people that use lowercase zeros.
Yeah.
Awesome. Woo, man. Having a
Look at
good
Frank,
night.
bringing the females to the yard tonight. That's
Mhm.
nice.
Hey, man. Tank
Charisma.
Radio. That's how we do it.
I'll put the hat back on.
He's got that
Oh.
0.01% female viewership.
Yeah.
I was trying to get more lit up. I'm backlit a little bit right now. Ha!
Keep on drinking, and you'll get lit.
Right. Right.
Drinking on a school night, are you, Frank?
I am. Work tomorrow morning.
I work tomorrow morning too.
Yeah, me too. For about an hour.
It's
I
interesting.
probably should. I need to make a video for tomorrow.
My video for tomorrow is up and shared to my patrons earlier today.
Usually
Nice.
mine is, but I didn't feel like doing a damn thing yesterday or today.
Well, sometimes you get that way, man, and you're like, "What?
Yeah.
You know what? No one's gonna yell at me. I'm not doing anything today."
No.
You got to have those.
I've been
breaks.
there. I'm with you.
I was trying to take a nice, easy weekend, but it was filled up with family stuff, and it turned stressful, more stress than I wanted to. But
See, move out of state and you don't have to deal with family stuff.
True.
yeah,
True.
They're I don't know 1,600 miles away. However far, probably 14, 15, something like that.
Brandy's she's a fine girl. Nice.
Mhm.
I'm glad I got a YL to win. That's awesome.
That is cool.
I agree.
Yeah, a lady won that Flex Radio I gave away, my 100,000 subscriber giveaway. She
Oh,
still
really?
comes.
Oh, wow.
She comes to Belton everywhere. I see her every time. I was like, "Hey," she's like, "Yeah, I'm still using it. It's great radio." I'm like, "Cool."
Better be.
Yeah. Well, she said she was going to give it to a club member. She said they were doing something for this club member they had, and then like a year later, she was talking about using it. I'm like, "So you didn't give it to the club member?" He goes, "No, that guy got like 3 new radios." She goes, "I kept mine."
Oh wow.
Good, keep it.
Brandy, you will need to email me to so we can work out shipping. tankhamradio@gmail.com.
Mm-hmm.
This is awesome.
Hey,
I'm loving
hey,
this.
Frank, can I
Don
throw
says
a
his
plug
niece
in?
just had a baby. Congratulations, Don.
Cigars. Absolutely.
So are you an aunt or an uncle now, Don?
Sounds like Don owes everyone a cigar.
I know.
Yeah.
Hey, Frank, do you mind if I throw a plug in for a Hamfest?
Yeah, go ahead. See if
So
I
the
can.
boys
Yeah.
the guys up in the Northeast called Ham Exposition,
Mm.
Marlboro, Mass area. It's about 2 hours from the Connecticut shoreline, maybe 45 minutes from Boston, just to kind of give you guys some kind of references. They're really building up this Hamfest. Steve Goodgame this year, K5 ATA, will be the keynote speaker. They made the announcement. He'll be the keynote speaker on Saturday night, I believe. And it's an up and coming. They're doing well. They're doing really, really well. I visited 2 years ago and I liked it. I missed it last year due to work, but I'm going to try to get to it again this year and every year. So if you're up here in the Northeast, up in the Massachusetts area, come check them out. It's up
When
and
is it,
coming.
Don?
Oh, don't say that to me.
I know Good Game's been to that show for the last 2 or 3 years, if I'm not mistaken. He's been.
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that's one that's on my list of I want to fly to it one day and do a video and just say I've been to it at least once. That's one that's on my list. So I don't remember what month it is though.
Yeah, go to the Google. Just go to the Google and it's HAMX POS position, and you'll see it. And like I said, nice group of guys who put it on, and nice area. So
okay, so guys in the chat are saying it's in August. W5 IPA, he says he'll be there. Is it after? Is it after Huntsville or before Huntsville?
I believe it's before Huntsville. I want to say the second weekend in August. I think what is Huntsville?
August 22nd and 25th.
Thank you, Brother Eric. There you go. Brother Eric is on top of it. So and I'm gonna try to hang out. I'm gonna try to hang out with Eric and those guys, maybe for field day. If I can't get up to their neck of the woods for field day up in New Hampshire, coming up in 2 weeks or so, I will definitely see you guys in August. So that is the plan. That is the plan.
One thing I do want to announce: the next exclusive limited item for Tank Radio has been voted by my Patreons and YouTube members. We are going to do an exclusive mug giveaway. It's going to be this latte mug. I'm going to be giving away, or not giving away. I'm going to be selling. I probably will do a giveaway to help promote it here. And it's going to be this latte. I can't find a big image of it on this computer, unfortunately. And it's 12-ounce coffee mug.
The one in the middle there?
The one in the middle.
I've got a Yezu mug that looks like that. It's a very nice mug. I really like that. I really like that coffee mug. Cool, man. That's great. I'm glad you got someone to do that for you.
Yeah. I'm working with a online vendor that specializes in creating mugs.
Good.
And these are the renders that they gave me.
The one above it, the campfire coffee mug, those are nice too. I've got some of those with my logo on them.
Yeah, me too. I was kind of hoping for that one.
Yeah.
But hey, man,
and
that's what y'all voted. That's what we're going to do.
Isn't the ARRL mug like that? The campfire one?
No, it's more straight.
The campfire mug I have that one says ceramic. And the one below it, the one that you said that they picked, Frank, that one is like the one that I have is like ceramic also. But the campfire mug I have is metal. So like you could drop it on the concrete and it might dent it, but it's not going to shatter. So it's actually made to be outdoors in the campfire. And if you kick it around, it's not going to damage it much.
Sarita wants
both of those are really cool.
The girls want this mug, so it's got to be done.
Good.
Make the ladies happy. What have we learned? Happy mug, happy life.
Sure, that's it.
Yep. So that's going to be coming down the pipe. Watch for announcements in the next week or so, and I will definitely have that up. And the pre-orders will be going again for about a month, and then they'll probably ship out a month after that.
Good.
I'm agreeing with Toby. I kind of like that carabiner. Toby, good choice. I like that.
That is pretty cool.
I was kind of hoping for that one too when I saw the votes coming in. It was tied for a while, and I was like, if it's tied, I cast the final vote. Yes.
Yeah.
I just saw a carabiner mug somewhere. Where the hell was
That's a cool idea. I like that. Let me run out to your backpack and go. I like that.
Yep. Brandy's in the chat asking for your email.
tankhamradio@gmail.com. tankhamradio@gmail.com. Did I say it right this time?
Yes.
You could probably put it in the chat.
I
Brandy,
did a
what
couple
mug do you
times.
want?
He put it in the chat earlier.
What mug do you want?
Boom. There we go.
Guys, I may have to go inside here. It is starting to rain. This is going to be interesting. All of a sudden.
No.
It came out of nowhere.
Nowhere.
I can't smoke in my house. But I got the umbrella.
Sure you can.
No, I don't want to smoke in the house.
Izzo, be honest with me. Who is telling you can't smoke in your house these days? I mean,
She never did. No. All fairness to Sue, she never did. She
Hey.
never did.
your wife was a
But-
sweetheart, man. I really miss her. I'm yeah.
I hear you.
I'm glad I got to
Guess
meet her.
what,
I'm glad I got to meet her face to face that one time. So
though?
she's
Let
a
me tell
nice
you
lady.
something. She after meeting all you know something. I feel bad she never met Kyle when you came up here last year, but that's okay.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Because I could see her and Kyle having some great discussions.
yeah.
This is interesting, but my umbrella is just kind of taking care of it all. So maybe I'm
Good.
all in good spirits here.
You just need
No,
to
I'll
install
say-
like a ventilation system in your basement down there, man.
I was going to do a Jackrabbit. It's called Jackrabbits. They're
Mhm.
they're very popular in a lot of the lounges, but I don't know. I just
Do you watch Kirby Allison, Izzo?
no. What was
He
that?
put
What
a
is
he
that?
put a he's some cigar nerd here in Texas. But he put this big huge smoke ventilation thing in his house. He did a whole like video series on it. But he also goes to London and talks with what's them guys at
Shut up, Jeff.
Yeah.
oh Jesus.
Somebody in the chat said, "Do Izzo's melt in the rain?"
Yes.
No,
yeah.
we do not.
I'm melting.
Dude, Russ never sleeps. Just remember that. If you know where that came from, there's another. Figure that one out. Russ doesn't sleep.
Davidoff, that's who it is. The guys that run the Davidoff place in London. I can't what the hell's their name? Edward
the
and
old
Eddie Sahakian. Yeah, the Sahakians.
The old guys.
Davidoff
I
cigars.
watch them.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
they're an interesting group. They'll show you how to light your cigar. And
Yeah.
it's a very interesting.
Oh, they're great.
The UK is on our bucket list to visit of some European stuff, and I want to go into London and have a cigar and smoke with the guys who wear the top hats, the nice,
No, it's
exactly.
need to-
Because I'm just some backyard redneck up here in the Northeast, just enjoying myself. I want to,
We
maybe I'll
can't
put
get
on a suit and tie.
we can't get Izzo to come to Dayton, but we should plan a trip to London. Okay, and we should just show up at Callum's door and knock on the door and record the whole thing. And he comes to the door and he answers it. It's like us
Great.
standing there and like, "Hey, dude, you got
You'd be like
anything for
top
us?"
banana.
Top banana.
I love this idea.
When he answers the door, he say, "Hey, just for a turn, we're invading you this time."
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Oh, we should just do that. I would totally do that.
I am going to do that one of these days. My wife wants to go back to London. I'm like, let's go to London. I got this one stop I want to make, but after that we can do whatever. So we're gonna go knock on Callum and say, "Hey, dude, top banana to you. What's up?"
I don't know if I want to leave there though. That's the problem.
Right. Oh yeah.
Well, I probably want to come back for my freedom though. But
You'd want to leave. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. You'd want to leave.
We
It's-
tried
it's-
several times to get Callum to come to the States.
I'm still trying. I'm still
Yeah.
working on it.
Awesome.
People
Well,
need to
think-
buy more DX Commander antennas.
one thing coming up in all of our amateur radio world, Field Day is like 2 weeks away.
yeah, what are we doing for that?
We had a meeting about that like 3 or 4 days ago, and we got a couple of things that we're working on. We're probably
Are
not
you guys going to be
going-
at the lease? You're not going
Probably
to the
not.
lease?
Probably not.
Okay.
Probably not. But we're going to be up in that area probably.
Okay.
Is that in the Discord that I need to follow up with, or
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
The Discord that I never checked?
Mhm.
Can we bring
There's
guns?
two ideas, and I'm interested in which one's going to actually land.
It's
gonna
not.
be
It's
fun.
we talked about going to one of the ideas that Frank's talked about is going back to Ray Roberts. I think that area is flooded, but it's probably too late to rent that pavilion anyway. They usually stay pretty much rented. I tried to call them. I couldn't get a hold of them last week, so they usually stay pretty rented during the summer. But Robert W5ITR, he's got a place that he suggested to us, and I'm like, let's do that. So
Can you bring guns?
No.
you
No.
could probably bring them. I don't know if you could bring them out and use them, but you could
Oh,
probably bring
that's
them.
useless.
Yeah.
What's Field Day without blowing up Tannerite and
That everyone's saying Tannerite in the chat right now.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh
That's
yeah,
what right.
That needs to be your next word, Frank, for your giveaway. It's Tannerite.
Tannerite.
there you go. Yeah, Huntsville State Park is still closed too from all the storm damage.
Is it really?
I just went there like 3 days ago. When did I go? Thursday or Friday? I went.
They're still closed. They've been closed for a while
Wow.
now.
Holy
Yeah,
crap.
I checked the website. They said they're supposed to be open on the 11th, theoretically, but then they're going to close down like a week later for a couple days for maintenance. Like, I don't know.
What's the
I
damage?
got this. I got this
Is
new
it all
toy I want
water?
to try out.
Hmm.
Say what, Izzo?
What's the damage down there because of all the rains and the water damage, or what's the?
Yeah, the whole lake flooded and the boathouse was pretty much underwater.
Mm-hmm.
So, not pretty much, it was.
Yeah.
All
Floods and
kinds of trees
tornadoes.
down. So, yeah, it was. We had some pretty nasty storms down here. Somehow, my antenna in the last storm that we had that knocked out power, my antenna is now like caught on my weather vane. So I need to get on my roof and move it. Like it was blowing that hard because the antenna's like probably 10 feet above the weather vane, maybe not that high, but some trees were shaking.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a hint of what I did. One got caught in my weather station on top of the roof. I actually took out one of my retractable masts, and there I am trying to just kind of like wing it up. And
Yeah,
then
I-
Trying to lightsaber it.
I tried to
Yes,
lower it the other
yes.
day, but it's caught because my VHF antenna's on there as well. And it's like, it's just a bird's nest. I have to get on the roof and take it down that way.
I mean, mine finally worked.
Get
Neighbors
blown
thought
out.
I was crazy, but oh well.
It's pointing at the sun now, Frank.
Yeah. I tried to switch real fast, but it wasn't a nice picture.
Your audio
Hang on.
sounds fantastic, though, Frank.
Hey, that's what counts. That's what counts. We'll
That's not bad
switch
right
to the
there.
one right
That's
here.
good. Yeah, that's
Jody's trying to fact check me. I don't know how well you can see that, but
Oh,
I can see that.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
wow.
He said technically the shore flooded. Yeah, that's inland. Behind that building is Lake Raven.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
So yeah, that's what happened.
Now that
So, like,
makes POTA really. That's an adventurous POTA right there. That's you should. That's
Yeah.
a hell of a POTA.
Oh, you should
That'd
totally
be,
do like
that'd be Boda.
you should totally do a POTA in a boat right there, man.
They won't let
and a
you in. It's
canoe or
closed.
kayak. Oh,
Yeah,
That did-
it's totally closed. Because I went
that
in there.
would-
I was going to film a video.
That wouldn't
When it
stop a
first
real
happened.
ham radio operator.
You could
Yeah,
kayak
come
him from
on.
across the street.
Yeah,
That'll
yeah.
stop you.
Mike, ham harder, Mike. Come on.
Yeah,
you can do
ham
it.
harder.
Technically, I do know a back way in.
Yeah.
Actually, when I first moved here, one of the first videos I ever did at Huntsville State Park, I came in. There's like a neighborhood behind the park, and I hiked in that way.
There it is.
So
Tannerite for the last boonie hat. Tannerite.
Vidi says it looks a little moist. Yes. Jody says the picnic bench is still dry. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I tried to get in. They wouldn't let me in. What are you going to do?
You're still
Nice.
inside the park. It still counts as an activation.
That's right.
Hey, at least I
First
can't
next to that
bitch about
gate.
starting a fire.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
No,
no-
that'll be
there's
like
no-
in another month.
There's no burn notice that's posted right now, I'm sure.
No.
Can you imagine some Karen? You're not supposed to be hanging the antenna in the tree. Lady, there's water everywhere. It's a swamp right now.
Throw your counterpoise right into the water.
That's right.
That's not going to do anything. It's fresh water.
That's water.
It still acts as a ground plane.
Take a little more.
Not really.
In theory, it does. I have noticed very little effect myself, so I think you're right. But
I mean, I did a POTA, or not a POTA, but I did a years ago back in Michigan. I brought my Wolf River coils out onto my lake when it was frozen, and I just called what I called like CQ frozen lakes on the air or something like that.
Florida. Florida.
Didn't some YouTuber a couple years ago take some counterpoise wires and throw them in the back of his pool?
I don't know.
I swore I saw a video where he was testing out an antenna and threw the counterpoise wires in the pool and got some kind of results out of it. Probably not a hell of a lot. But
I wonder if it was a saltwater pool.
Wayne says he's going up to Fort Boggy because Huntsville has been closed.
I want to operate. I want to activate Fort Boggy. I drive by it all the time going to Galveston. I've never stopped there.
It is a great park, but getting to it sometimes can be a pain off the freeway because it's not an easy access. You got to drive.
What are you talking about? It's right off the
there.
freeway.
It's right there.
It's off the freeway, literally, but to get to it, you got to exit the freeway, go 5 miles down,
Oh my God!
and then a couple miles down, and then you can come back to it.
So those of us who
Sapphire.
those of us who
Sapphire
don't,
talking?
yeah, those of us who don't drive go-karts.
Is
for a
that
living,
Sapphire talking? Mike,
yeah.
or Izzo, man.
Those of us who have truck. Hey, Izzo is in freaking Connecticut and he has a truck. Okay, so I'm just going to leave that there and let you guys decide what I mean by that.
Okay. Izzo has had many trucks.
Frank drives a Barbie car. Izzo in Connecticut drives a truck.
The Barbie car was because I lived so close or so far from the office. I needed a fuel efficient.
That's
vehicle.
not why. You have a theory on trucks, Frank. You have a theory on trucks, and that's why I tease you about your Barbie car. Because you made fun of my truck long before I ever made fun of your Barbie.
Your truck is a truck. So many trucks here in the city of Dallas, DFW Dallas, hardly go off road, and the people who own them hardly.
It's not just Dallas, Frank.
No,
but that doesn't change the fact that you named your car Sapphire.
Mm-hmm.
Because
that's very true.
It's a beautiful blue. What can I say?
No blue is beautiful.
All
blue
except for University of Michigan. Go blue.
Ford
and down with Ohio State.
Ford blue. There's such a thing called Ford blue.
Yeah. I'll give you
that's
that.
A beautiful one. Beautiful.
All right, we're gonna roll on this. 113.
Oh, there you go.
Going out with a bang here, boys.
Well, we still got the big giveaway. Boom!
Mark's stuff. Hey,
Mark's stuff.
I like stuff.
It's not KMRD radio stuff. It's Mark's stuff.
Yeah.
Mark,
all
go ahead
stuff.
and email
all
me.
Mark's stuff. All of it is.
And we will work out shipping. tankhamradio@gmail.com. And you can also use that to send questions for my Q&A. I do that's posting tomorrow where I fill out some QSO cards because I'm so far behind. I'm actually getting caught up, really caught up. And I answer questions.
Make fun of trucks.
Hey Frank, are you going to stick with the sapphire blue color, or are you going to venture out to a different color?
What?
My next vehicle is going to be a second vehicle, and I'm looking to do some type of Jeep 4x4. The car I kind of want is the Jeep Grand Cherokee, so I can have towing, and also fit 4 people in there, and I have an enclosed back, so I could put our stuff in there.
And what do you want to tow?
And then Frank is going to drive everywhere instead of me.
Yeah, buy a nice mechanic's tool set with that, because you'll be working on it more than you're driving it.
Oh, I don't want to hear that.
Oh, so the Toyota guy is running his mouth in the chat about Jeeps.
Because my Toyota is driving 1 million freaking miles, no problem.
Ford was driving 1 million miles before Toyota was ever invented, so don't come up here with your whole Toyota.
Oh, here we go.
Hey man, Jeeps used to be a lot better when they were American made. I just put it that way.
Hey,
there you go.
So great. Ham Radio
I'll
Prep
agree with that.
Has a awesome Jeep, man. Paul has a Jeep that is like decked out with like Slave 1 color scheme, Boba Fett, everything. It's
nice.
Amazing.
Nice.
If you watch my shows about the Go Box, they are on there.
Go Kit Challenge.
Yeah, the Go Kit
Challenge.
I'm looking at N8YO's comment.
Hold, I got to get to it. Setting stuff up in the back end.
Said it took a lot of Ford cars to get to 1 million miles, but they did it. Dude, my
you know what? I don't want to talk bad about N8YO because I don't want to talk bad about the guy because
it's been long enough.
He got his car stolen at the Chicago airport because he was dumb enough to park it there. So, yeah, tragedy. He had.
Dude, he was in the parking garage and they took him.
I know, yeah. So a Mopar, a Dodge Charger, Dodge Challenger, fantastic vehicles. I'm not saying anything bad about Dodge, okay? But yeah, Ford was around before Dodge, buddy. It's just, yeah. I got 319,000 miles in my V10, and I'm going to double that. So
You heard
We're
it here
almost at
first.
200 views going on right now. Live people watching. All right, I'm going to tease it. The next giveaway is going to be an Explorer backpack modular system.
Ooh,
my first car
Yeah.
was a Mopar.
Nice.
I can't believe those were only $60.
Hey
I
Frank,
know.
I have one of these and I love it.
You
My
do?
Yaesu 89, I have the modular pack for the 891, and I bought the same one to put the tuner in it, and I throw everything in there, and that is a fantastic bag. Thank you, GigaParts, and anyone else who was part of that whole design. It makes it so easy to take it in, take it out. It makes ham radio. It makes your operating fun. It's part of the fun. It's appropriate pockets. Everything was like thought out perfectly, in my opinion, and for how
Okay,
I operate.
So
I love it.
highlight Bill's latest comment there, Frank. Now Bill is a pilot. I'm not going to say for who. Bill is a pilot. If you like it, don't leave at any airport. They steal catalytic commercial cars in Charlotte like taking candy from a baby. Bill is a pilot. He's been to every airport in the United States, probably outside the United States also. Take it from Bill. Trust me. Don't park your car at the airport. There's this thing called Uber. Look it up if you don't know what that is. Do that.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's funny. That's
This
funny.
is my next car.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
Ooh.
Your
What is
screensaver.
No, that's gonna be my
Great.
next car.
Is that a Corvette?
Mhm.
No, that's the Apollo Intenzia.
Oh, okay.
It's a single
Where do
seater.
you get in? Where do you get in it?
Well, the top opens up. You
It's
kind
like
of slide in, and
It's like the Batmobile, right? The top
it makes
opens
the
up.
Batmobile look like a Ford. Well,
Where do we
I mean,
put
that-
antennas on, Scott? Where do we put antennas on this thing?
Yeah.
On the spoiler.
Yeah,
The-
I put
the
a
Bat-
spoiler.
The Batmobile was a Corvette. Just the 1989 Michael Keaton Batmobile was a Corvette, and it was
Yeah,
badass.
this is a
It was
completely
badass.
this is a completely different car. The exhaust system on it runs about 100 grand. I think it tops out like 340 miles an hour.
Wow.
Jeez.
But it's a single seater. And it's not like you can't put any else in
In,
the car. with
in
it.
1965, Ford built that car and they called it a GT40. So you're only about 80 years behind, but it's cool.
Isn't that what Speed Racer drove?
Yeah.
Might have been actually. No,
It
Speed
kinda
Racer
looks
drove
like
a
it.
custom job.
That looks awesome.
What does that go for, Scott?
I think that you can get them for around 2.3
thousand.
So
million.
yeah.
Million?
So what Scott's saying to you right now is that he needs a lot more subscribers and super chats. So that
No, I
he
just
can-
gotta make more. I just gotta make better trades in my day trading in the morning.
or that.
Is it electric?
It will.
Is it
I will
a-
never own an electric car.
Oh my God. No. I would love to have an electric car, but here's the thing. When I say that to people, we're like, why would you trade your Ford? I'm not going to trade it. I want additional cars, not replacement cars. I'd love to have an electric car to tool around town with. Be great. I'd leave it at my Galveston house in the garage and just tool around Galveston with it. Awesome.
Wow. So, Izzo, what are you going to be doing for field day?
For the first time in a long time, I don't know, and I'm going to fly by the seat of my pants. I'm either going to be operating right here where I'm sitting, which will either probably be like a 1E, I think it is. I got to check the rules again because I don't think I can use my existing TN07 that I'm using or my DX Commander. So I may just throw something else up temporarily and play the rules fairly. I may go up to New Hampshire. I may go to a POTA park here in Connecticut and just play POTA and whatever. And I've been using that Polo app. I gotta tell you something. I'm very, very happy with that Polo app. It's very interesting. It's got a lot of horsepower on it, but it makes it easy though. It's like turn the key and go. So,
I'm
Found-
waiting for the
found on-
desktop release.
Found on Road Dead is what jealous people call it. Y'all are just jealous that our cars last longer than yours do. So it's cool.
Don,
Izzo, you should come to Texas, bud. We'll put you up here. We're gonna do
let me
something.
tell you
Cool.
something. Let me tell you something. And once I get my kid graduated next year from high school, I'm thinking the following year in 2026. So if we could just hold off for one more year, I would like to make some rounds. I don't think good. It could be a Hamvention. I definitely want to go to Huntsville. Huntsville is.
Huntsville, it'd be fun. Yeah.
But
You'd have
Don, it's a few $100 for a plane ticket, and you don't got to pay anything for accommodations.
I don't want. No, I'm not asking for it. No, I will chip in appropriately. I'm not a freeloader, but I will tell you when you least expect it. I want to be the guy right now who walks into Frank's backyard if it's safe to do so without getting shot. I'm here.
Oh, I love it.
So I have some friends who may help me work out the logistics of that. So
I will. Are you going to try that this year, Don?
No.
Okay,
it's just
next year.
No, I got to build up some time from work. We got some major home projects here going on. We're redoing. We're taking down some trees. I just did some basement renovations. I got some more bathrooms are getting redone. We're turning this house into, a place as I can get older and be safe and be happy. So I'm tired of taking a shower with a garden hose. No, I don't do that.
You got a nice house up there, dude.
Thank you.
It's a great house.
It just needs some TLC. This deck is going to get redone next year.
So Colin and I got to Don's house. This was last September, I think. Colin and I were doing our Poda Road, and we Don picked us up from the airport. He put us up for the night. Really appreciate that. And we get to his house, and he opens his garage door, and we walk into his garage, and I'm like, it smells like cigars in here. And he's like, "Oh, is that bad?" I'm like, "No, it smells fantastic in here, dude." I'm like, "Oh my God." It's like, I'm just going to sleep in here tonight because it smells awesome in here right now. So
there have been many times when again, I am blessed because I can operate in the shack downstairs, which is a fairly, it's a decent, nice shack. It's comfortable. I sit on the back porch or I go to the garage. And to me, I get the best of both worlds. So you'll never hear me complaining. I'm very, very grateful and gifted for what I have. But unfortunately, like I said, for me to get out, Mike, I have looked at like Huntsville. How do I get to Huntsville? Take an airplane to either Georgia, somewhere in Atlanta, and drive over Tennessee, go into Nashville.
No, you fly right into Huntsville, Texas.
Sadly, Huntsville,
Alabama.
Huntsville is a small airport, sadly.
But it's
really
accessible. I fly in and out of that.
Well, that's because you're flying out of DFW. DFW is special.
I know, I'm so spoiled. I love it.
DFW, LAX, all of the New York airports, we're all special. But not everybody flies into Huntsville. Is a really small airport. I'm surprised because Huntsville is a very growing area. Very, very technologically advanced area with the rocket center and everything. But it's Don, when you get ready to come up there, come down there for you, let us know, man. We'll make it happen.
Yeah,
it'd be a fun trip.
When we hit 200, we'll do the big giveaway. We're at 193 currently viewing. 196.
Again, if anybody is looking for this I am telling you, this backpack is
great.
And whatever adjective you want to call. This is a fantastic backpack. I don't even want to call it.
Yeah,
and the new Poda 20 fits in it beautifully. Beautifully.
It does.
Even if you had to buy that backpack, it's at a fantastic price for what you're getting.
Yep.
Yeah.
To answer your question, to enter, we'll do it through the chat. Just hang on, and you'll have a chance to enter with everybody else.
Yeah, that's good. I've got a second one now. I'm trying to get Jason at GigaParts to make it another color. I want to see it in like a military green.
Oh, I'll buy the green in a heartbeat.
I know. I think he's going to do it in black next, and I'm like, okay, that's another color, so okay, but green would have been better. So,
black in Texas is a bad idea.
Yeah.
Yes, correct.
Why? It attracts heat?
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, OD green is even going to be a little bit hotter than having the Coyote tan color there.
Well, I
stopped using my black water bottle because it's freaking black.
I have the original Coyote backpack filled with stuff.
There we
I've
go.
got more stuff I want to put in a second backpack, but I want to be able to tell them apart. Now they do have a Velcro patch on the front of it, so you can just put different patches on it. But you know,
you're absolutely right, Jason, because my 705 is in a black one, and I keep the Izzo 891.
Yep,
the GigaParts one. You're right.
Yeah,
That's how I differentiate
totally.
my colors.
Sapphire is the keyword. Sapphire. She is
Sapphire.
beautiful.
Sapphire.
I googled that.
No,
Is
it's
that how
right.
you spell sapphire? I
Yeah,
don't-
Yes.
it's right.
I never
right.
spell sapphires.
I made sure I spelt that right.
It's because you're not a woman, Mike.
Hey Siri, how do you
Sapphire.
spell sapphire?
Sapphire. S-A-P-P-H-I-R-E.
All right.
Ah,
Boom.
Mike, ask
Siri
her,
from
ask, her
California,
if,
New York.
ask her if that's a popular stripper name.
Hey Siri, is sapphire a popular stripper name?
Oh no.
I don't have an answer for that.
Why not?
We don't talk about that.
Yes, you do. You just don't want to admit it, Siri. Yes, you do.
It's
It's
like
because
Fight
she's a
Club.
woman.
Yeah,
She
it's 'cause
told
she's
you
a
it's
woman.
like Fight Club. We don't talk about that.
I'm
Oh.
okay. I'm okay with Siri being a woman. I'm totally okay with that.
I like it. I actually like it.
I love this. I love this. Oh, where did it go?
What's that say? 145 right now, Frank?
Yes. 145
Wow.
entered.
You got 212 people on your stream, dude. Mark that down.
I know. I'm
Nice.
loving every minute
They
of
better
this.
all be freaking subscribers.
That's right.
Now, if y'all aren't putting in Sapphire in here, you know, come on. It's free. How
How many
lazy are you
subs-
type in a word?
Right, right.
How many subs did you have at the beginning of this stream, Frank?
Oh, I should have looked at that. 590 something.
5,090.
So you gained 4,500 subs just in this stream?
Right.
Or
Was that an uppercase or a lowercase 500?
5,095. 5,095.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh.
We're at like
What's
5120
500?
now. So.
It's just 500 in Roman numerals, the letter M.
Yes.
Yeah.
Y'all are awesome. I love it. I'm at 5,140, 1,524. Almost dyslexic that. Here is boom.
Say 156, Frank?
Look at that incline,
158.
too.
Woo!
158. Okay.
Let's get a couple more. We're gonna let this go for a little bit. Yeah, man, I'm having fun. This is awesome. I'm
Yeah, this is
enjoying it.
great.
It's been an awesome ride. I'm looking forward to everything coming down the pipe. The Ham Shack build will start again. I think it's going to put a pause on it for the summer heat here in Texas. I am going to be building the radio or battery box on the channel, and we're going to be looking forward to that. And I don't know what else has come. I'm going to be in a bunch of Hamfests. We're going to do some ham traveling up to Yellowstone, and all amazing things coming down the pipe.
Can't wait.
All amazing
We
things.
can't wait. A bunch of us were talking about it. We can't wait to see the videos, try to catch you guys on the radio for all that. That's exciting for us.
Oh yeah,
We're
it's
very,
going
very
to be
happy.
fun. Plus,
Totally.
Zion. Me and Jason are going to be at Zion Hamfest. It's the first
Yep.
time they're going to be doing a Hamfest out there, and we can't wait to put that on the map.
Yeah, I would like to see Zion do well this year, and then after we publicize it a little bit, I want to see it explode next year.
I agree. All right, they're starting to slow down here. Let's see if we can get 170. 170, I'll hit the draw button.
Does that say 164?
164.
It's very small on the screen. I don't know if y'all know, but I turned 50 this year. So
50.
Enhance.
Yes.
Still a kid.
I got a big birthday coming up. That's why I'm not going to be joining y'all this year down at for the New Year's hangout over there at Galveston. I'm going to be spending it with the family. I'm hitting.
Oh, you're not
40.
coming to Galveston this year?
No, I'm hitting 40. So I'm gonna spend that.
It's not
this
all
year
it's
with
cracked up to be.
No, it's
family
not.
and some friends.
All right,
Don't
Frank,
do it.
Frank. Who do you think's going to throw your wilder party? Your family or your ham radio YouTuber buddies?
Excellent point.
You
Excellent
won't know your
point.
name. You'll be swinging your underwear outside in the Gulf of Mexico.
Nope, stay up
Those are
there.
his
Stay
name.
up there.
And he'll be sleeping out there as well. So 'cause he's not
What was
coming
that
back in
show
my
on
house.
Nickelodeon? Salute your shorts. They
Salute
raised
your
the underwear on the
They raised
flagpole.
Yeah. Yeah.
Three more.
That'll
Three
be
more.
Frank.
167. 3 more.
All you got to do is put Sapphire in the live chat.
I mean, nothing against my
Bye-bye.
parents, but if my mom was going to throw me a birthday party versus my friends, guess who I'm choosing?
Right. Yeah.
I don't know, dude. My mom makes a hell of a cake.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but my friends bring strippers.
Yeah.
Sapphires and jasmines to the
Can you
party.
have the cake on the stripper?
Yeah. Or the stripper
Ah,
on the
we
And one
have
of them that's
sushi.
like laid out like a buffet.
In the cake. In the
Yeah, the
cake.
sushi on the stripper.
One more. One more.
You know.
Hey, no.
Oh,
Hey.
there it is.
170. There you go, Frank.
Oh my.
With the jet flying over.
Round and round she goes.
The ham radio tube.
Robert.
Robert, congratulations.
It was almost-
Congratulations.
It was almost Bill.
It was
Yeah.
almost Bill.
Yes.
Almost Bill.
It should have been you, Gordy.
That's right.
That's awesome. Robert, congratulations.
Congratulations, Robert.
Email me at tankcamradio@gmail.com and we'll work out the shipping. Man, dude, this is awesome. It's been amazing. I love building this channel with y'all. We're up to 221 live viewers. Do y'all have anything else to talk about?
Sure.
We have another hour to go to capitalize on Jason's stream.
That's right. That's right.
There's a
Hey,
lot
Frank,
of
you
topics in ham radio. We can go down a lot of rabbit holes in the next
Yeah.
45 minutes or so.
So you
Hey,
got,
Frank, I
you
got a question
Yeah.
for you.
Shoot, man.
go ahead.
You're
Izzo.
talking about your shack build. What do you want to do for antennas in your backyard? What what can you do, and what do you want to do?
I wanted to pick up the laptop and show, but I'm afraid of all these wires plugged into it. I have a long
Don't
fence
unplug
line.
the showing us.
On my fence right here, I have a long fence line. I'm thinking about putting up initially a fan dipole all the way up, and have it at least 3 bands on it so I can get the majority of the HF ham bands. And I have the ground wire already installed, and off the bat, I might cheat for a while and put up a 9-to-1 random wire at one end of the fence line and go all the way down. The tricky part is if I'm going to do a fan dipole, the middle of it is going to be in the tree. And I got to kind of move that through the tree. And when you tune a fan dipole, that is not going to be very nice because you need to
That's
take it
gonna
up, take
suck.
it down, tweak the ends, and pull them up. And then every time you add an element, you got to keep tweaking the other one. So you get that element right and go back and make sure it's tuned right, because on a fan dipole, they play off each other a little bit.
Suggestions. This is what happens when you put 5 hams on a string. You're going to get 7 suggestions.
Yes.
Why don't you throw an end fed sloper up? You know the guys at Coffee and Ham Radio, they have a fantastic as well. There's so many other great ones out there. Just for the time being, throw up an end fed halfway. Even 25 feet. Strap it to the.
Those are really
that's why I
noisy.
have-
Infant halfways are
sloper?
noisy.
As a sloper,
They're for whatever. It doesn't matter the configuration. Infant halfways are noisy for a home setup. If you're going to go
Not a
to a
problem
park,
there.
they're fantastic. Portable setup, they are absolutely fantastic. That's what I operate with on a portable setup almost every time. But if you're going to put one up permanently, it's going to be noisy. I would suggest an off-center fed dipole before an in-fed halfway. That's my opinion. So
I've had both, and maybe it's just my environment. I've had no problem.
could be, yeah. Environment matters.
And you do one of
Environment
those.
matters. a lot. Yeah, you're right.
Right.
You're right.
You get one of those, but that's all. I'm running a TN07 because my off-center fed came down in the wintertime, and I'm just too lazy. I've contacted the guy, and I hope he's still alive because I want him to build me another one. And but until then, the TN07 is keeping me on the air.
Mm-hmm.
So Bob from TN07, he is at Huntsville every year. So
Really?
that's
I gotta shake his hand.
that's another reason to come to Huntsville, Don.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Seriously, I'm not
No,
joking.
Really,
Bob's a great
seriously,
dude. He's a great guy.
I'm running a GigaParts telescoping 25-footer. Right, it's the
Yep.
hole right there.
Yep.
And the TN07, and all I gotta do is every time I cut the grass, I just move it, cut the grass, put it back in.
Yep.
I'm on the
You
air.
still have your DX Commander up?
Absolutely.
Yep.
And guess
Good.
what? The last few weeks, I've been hearing Texas better on 20 meters, and I even worked a guy on
Really?
40 meters last night. Yeah, it's weird, and I like it because I'm like, come on, can I talk to the guys in Texas just to say hello? Alabama's been coming in great. Mississippi's been coming in great. So it's kind of weird. The bands have been weird with all these little solar flares and the big
Yeah.
G5s
Yeah.
and 3s, and then all of a sudden you think, all of a sudden stuff, I guess the curvature of the earth and everything turns.
Yeah.
And sorry, Ape, we know it's not flat. But
Well, we worked each other a couple weeks ago, Izzo.
Yeah, but I don't like the 3.3s and the 1.1s. I really.
Sorry, I'll
I
give you a
know.
5.9 next time.
No, don't. Make me feel good. No, don't do that.
For what it's worth, I logged it as a 5.9.
Who cares? Cody don't care about this signal report.
Well, you apparently do. You're crying about it.
The next time you hear a Texas out there, Don, shoot me a text. I would love to work you. I've worked you on POTA. I've never worked you from home.
That's just it, and it's fun because around 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night, and I've just when I think it's weird how 20 meters has been. I've been working a lot of Colorado, Montana. It's funny how the hop and the propagation is. Who knows what all this science stuff?
And the weird part is I can activate at the here at home at the hunting lease in a park in Texas.
Yep.
And I can hear New York and New Jersey almost clear as a bell, but I hardly ever hear Connecticut. And I'm like, is there like a big wall up there that's blocking RF signals? I don't know what to do.
Let me tell you a story.
It's weird. It's
all the
strange.
communism up there.
Well, I hear New York. They're biggest communists out of anybody except California. But I mean, as far as the East goes, I hear New York. New York stations are. I hear a lot of really good sounding, loud New York stations from upstate, Manhattan, all over the place. New Jersey's pretty good, but I hardly ever hear Connecticut.
Okay, so you have to ask what kind of are they using beams? Okay, because we all know what the advantage of a beam is. If you're just using a wire, but this is what I do, and I have all you guys and so many others.
I think the guys who actually in New York City have their antennas underground because of stupid ass New York City laws. They don't let you put up antennas, so they like buried their antennas. And I still hear those guys, so they must.
The last time I worked Mike, he came up on my handler. I went out to the garage, fired up the ICOM 7300, and I took that TN07 and Mike talking about antenna boy. There I am,
antenna boy.
I turned up the volume in the garage, and I'm trying to peak up. And it was very interesting. I was putting the antenna in a position that I thought I would never do, running it so it would radiate more east-west instead of north. I was playing games, and at that point, I said, "The hell with the compass, and the hell with the books say. Just peak up for maximum audio and noise, or not noise, but for Mike's signal." And it actually worked pretty good. So,
I mean, just my personal use on the radio, I've always had issues trying to reach anybody on voice above New York. So anything from Connecticut, Massachusetts, Vermont, Rhode Island,
same.
It's just been very difficult. Anything below that, you can pretty much get.
Yep. I get Canada easier than I get Connecticut.
Exactly.
Now, the solar cycle's been weird. When we were down in solar cycle 24, when we were in the bottom, what I called the bottom of the pickle barrel, I was working in Newfoundland, Ontario, Canada all the time, like how we're all talking now. Now that the cycle's up, I struggle to work these guys. So I think it's a cycle thing. I am convinced.
I think you're right. I think you're totally right. Yeah. I mean, I'm not trying to say anything bad about the stations in Connecticut. I'm just saying the propagation is weird because between where I'm at here and because I talk to the guys on Oregon and Washington and California, and they're like, "Oh, Alaska's easy," and I'm like, "I've worked Alaska. I wouldn't say it's easy." And I don't hear them all the time, but from the West Coast, Alaska's easy. I can work Hawaii from Texas better than I can work Alaska from Texas. Right. And I can work New York better than Connecticut. And I don't, because you guys are next to each other. I don't get it. But
I think
it's all a propagation thing. It's all a propagation thing. All of it.
Rayman Poda, I think, nailed it.
What he said. Oh, Tim is in the chat. Well, that's it's time to end the stream now. If Tim is in the chat.
What did Gray Man say? I missed it.
He said Connecticut taxes RF signals and stop them at the state line if you don't have your RF tax stamp.
He's probably right, actually. Yeah. I like to tease Tim a lot, but he's probably right.
Connecticut blue laws.
Yeah. Tolls are going to come up again. That's what it is. You got to pay the tolls.
Digital Rancher's in the chat.
Yeah, I saw him. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Mike Coles is asking, anyone find a pouch for the Explorer pack that fits the G90? The 891 pouch looks close. The 891 and the G90 are very, very, very similar in size. The G90 is just a touch smaller, so I'd say just get that.
Yeah.
They are working on an actual G90 pouch. It's not ready yet, obviously, but yeah, there will be one. But Mike's right. The FT891 pouch is very close.
Awesome, y'all. All right.
Or just buy an 891 and then you can get the 891 pouch to fit it.
And if you really want to just do 20 watts, take an 891 and turn the power down. It works just fine. Works great. And you'll hear better also.
Do we see any other questions we want to answer here real fast in the chat? Someone said I should build a DX Commander and put it in the backyard.
I am waiting on you and Shane.
Mm-hmm.
The three of us
We
said
agreed.
a year ago we're going to get together and build that antenna. I'm waiting on you and Shane. We're going to do it.
You guys, you know that all three of you use that same excuse, right?
Yes.
Shane would say he's waiting for you and Frank, and Frank will say he's waiting for you and
Frank,
Shane.
It's
Frank's
the
not waiting for
Spider-Man
anybody.
pointing thing.
What you guys
Everyone,
need to do is get up in Shane's balloon and build him live while you're in the balloon.
There you go.
everyone is waiting on Frank. No one. Frank's not waiting on anybody. Trust me.
Frank, you
Okay.
will not go wrong with that DX. And it's a fun, easy build. It really is. Mine's been up now going on 4 years, and I love it, man.
Can you put that in a corner of like a yard?
Yes.
And it won't-
Yes,
and the
yes.
metal pole won't interfere with it or anything on a fence line?
Just
Probably
the most
not.
important
Well,
thing
try
is
it and
just
find
get
out.
those radios out. Get the radios out. That's all you got to do. Follow his instructions. That's all you got to do.
The radios
Yeah.
are the tough part because if you have dogs in your backyard,
Can
Oh.
But
I,
Frank does
can I
not.
get that radio mat
No, he
and just
doesn't.
bury the mat once and just call it a day?
I just did a video on how to bury your radials using these little tiny biodegradable
Yes.
staples in the ground.
Yeah.
you have
I
a
follow it,
YouTube channel, Scott?
Yeah, a little one.
Oh, my bad.
But they don't have to go in a complete 360. If you're up against a fence, you can go in like a 180 and do it that way. Or if you're up against
Yeah.
a corner, you can do it in in a 45. Just
Oh,
have them out there.
It's going to be directional, but yeah, it'll work
Yeah.
just fine. Totally, absolutely.
Nice, nice.
Wouldn't that be funny if Frank does it and I have a pipeline to Frank from Connecticut?
That'd be
Izzo,
awesome.
that would not bode well for you.
You
mean,
kick me off your channel, wouldn't you?
You're gonna be like Don really needs to ham harder because the only person he can talk to is Frank.
It's Frank.
So I mean, like, you know.
I'm okay with this.
Frank has an awesome backyard. He really does. That the part behind him right there is great.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the biggest problem with the DX Commander is people overthink the building of it. Just build the damn thing.
I agree, Scott. I agree.
Ham radio is
And
all
that's
about
not-
experimentation.
Just
Try
cutting
something,
wire.
move it.
Just cutting
It
wire.
is
No,
so
no,
incredibly easy to build. I mean, it's going to take you a few hours, but
Apparently, it's
I
cutting
was
wire
there,
many
man.
because Mike, I've seen you rebuild yours like 3 times. So
yeah, but I use the hell out of it too. So
well, true.
but I've had
true,
it for
true.
4 or 5 years now.
Longer than that, I
Somebody
think.
made a good suggestion, Jason. You guys should do a live stream of all 3 of you guys building your DX Commanders.
There will be videos made when that finally happens. I can tell you that right now. And then I'm going to take a big ass magnet and wipe out Frank and Shane's video recording and put it all on my channel. But there will be videos made. I can tell you that right now. So yeah.
I should come as like a third party observer and make my own video of it. Just goofing on you guys.
Just give it a
Sure,
why not?
Mike,
That'd be
Why
good.
not?
Mike, you got to wear the
New
hard
boot
hat like
goofing.
the foreman. You
Yeah,
got to be like the
yeah.
foreman.
Why
Yeah,
not?
come on in.
Yeah.
Well, Mike, what you ought to do if you go out there with them, you should like whittle a pole out of the trees out there, and build a DX Commander off of a tree.
Oh yeah, dude.
Oh my god.
Yep.
That's awesome. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and go around the room one more time. Just go ahead and say what's your channels, what's coming up on them, and anything else you want to shout out. Let's just start with the top. Jason, man, Mr. 160,000. How's it going?
Do you want me to go first? I was gonna
Yes, sir.
let you go. Let Izzo go first.
Let Izzo. Okay.
Yeah.
Izzo,
Start at the bottom. Start at the bottom. Work your way up.
Izzo, my
Absolutely.
man.
Hey guys, you see me on Clubhouse every single Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Central, where we just talk about nothing, and sometimes we talk a little bit about radio. And lately, we've been talking a lot about radio. So you never know what you're going to have on the Clubhouse. So catch me there.
Thank you, Izzo, for joining. I love
All right,
it every time you come on.
congratulations. Thank you, brother. That's
Thank
for
you.
as always.
Thank you. Thank you. Mike, man, where we can find more about you, formerly known as KAMRD Radio Stuff.
Oh, that is hot. Well, you can find me on Digital Rancher, apparently. My neighbor just brought over some food.
Oh.
It's really good. It's like shredded chicken and tortillas and like 8,000 pounds of cheese.
Oh, that sounds beautiful.
Your first meal of the week, isn't it?
Yeah, it's freaking amazing. I need to film something for tomorrow, which I already have what I want to do. I just have to actually film it.
You got until
And
3.
I have so many videos that I need to film that require going to the park, and the park is freaking closed. And I kind of could go to other parks, but they're all like at least an hour away.
Welcome to living
And
anywhere else in Texas, Mike.
Davy
Not
Crockett's
my
not
problem.
an hour away.
It's more than that.
Davy Crockett?
Yeah, I've been there. King Ranch Chicken, that's what it is. Dude, I bought this freaking at Dayton. I bought this Spider Beam 12-meter mast.
Yes, you did.
That thing is freaking legit. I've been using that. I got one of them drive-on mast holder things that it actually fits in. So like that's a video that I'm wanting to make, but I want to bring a bunch of different antennas to show what it can do, but I can't. I need room. So like there's a park south of me. What the hell is it called? W. Goodrich Jones State Park. But that's not the greatest park to pod at, because like everywhere that I would want to set up is like kind of right on the main road, and it's noisy, and it's just not an ideal. Like Huntsville, I got the KMRD Proving Grounds. Nobody bothers me there. So hopefully they open up on the 11th, which is
That's a good feeling, Mike, isn't
Tuesday.
it? I think we all have that. I think we all have that type of park, and that's a great feeling, isn't it?
Yeah.
You call it your park. I get it. I got a couple.
Well, everybody knows me there. They, like all the Rangers have come up and say hi. All the girls at the front gate know me.
Hey now.
Oh my. So yeah, I got all kinds. I got a new antenna from Comet, a VHF antenna that I need to put up at the house. I'm excited for that. I got all kinds of stuff to do, but I'm so sick of filming in the house. Like I need to be outside, and all this freaking weather has not been good for that. So hopefully soon I'll be able to get back outdoors. But I don't know. Just go subscribe to Ham Radio Tube.
Well, thank you, Mike. I appreciate it coming on and hanging out with us.
I had to power smoke that cigar, dude. It was when I came in here, it was like 102 degrees on my porch. So
ooh.
Yeah.
You should rename the stream being 100 plus, and we're still outside for y'all. But thank you, I appreciate it. Scott, my co-host, my man, how's it going? And what's going on your
It's going
channel?
great, dude. First off, let me just reiterate, congratulations on hitting 5,000, over 5,000 now. You well deserved. You've been working your butt off. It's a great milestone. Proud of you. I'm sure everybody here is proud of you.
Mhm.
As far as my channel goes, Ham Radio for Non-Techies. You can reach me at hamradiofornontechies.com or just type in HR4NT on Google and I pop up everywhere. I got another video coming out. I'm still working on it right now. I'm working on a 100-watt NFET half wave. It's about the size of a Kennedy half dollar. So you'll get to see more details on that when the video comes out. Hopefully I get it out this week. I just got a lot of stuff on my plate right now, but I'm working on it and we'll get it rocking and rolling. But that's it from here. Appreciate you having me on.
I appreciate you coming on and hanging out. I appreciate you and supporting the stream and co-hosting and everything, man. Thank you. All right. The big man in the house, the shortest one of the bunch. Jason, what's going on, man?
Well, which one is it? The shortest or the biggest? So, yes, correct. Mike is correct. I'm going to start charging you rental space on the passenger seat, Mike. So,
I believe several hundred of my dollars were burned through your engine.
yes,
this last trip.
it's like the 5th trip we've taken, and you've done that one time. So yeah, but yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, and I feed you.
Yes, you do feed me. That is correct. You're absolutely right. So, no, Ham Radio 2.0 on YouTube. Frank, seriously, congrats on the 5,000 subs. I remember when I was there. It is a good achievement. Keep pushing to 10,000 to get 5 digits. It's and then 6 digits. It's a good feeling. It's a very good feeling. So coming up on the channel, I've got a couple of because I'm a professional, I have my next 2 weeks of videos already recorded. So new video coming out tomorrow about why are the repeaters in your area dead? So talking about that. This time next week, I will be on I'll be doing my live stream again, and I will have a certain author interviewing that I'm interviewing on the channel. Yes, yeah. See, Mike's like right now. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna bring him on. We're gonna interview him. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna get T.O. and the bunch back on to do another build of that last antenna that I did, because so I got this antenna from Coffee and Ham Radios. I said, let's do a build of this antenna on my live stream. They're like, cool. So Chuck sent it to me, but he forgot to include one part. So Chuck built the antenna on my live stream, and he did a fantastic job. But that's one of the videos that got nuked on my channel after Hamvention, whatever. I don't know what happened, but YouTube screwed up. So we're gonna rebuild that. We're gonna build that antenna again on my channel sometime in the next 3-4 weeks. And then I'm going to bring the Hamcom Zion guys back on. We're going to talk about that Hamfest. If you're in the southern Utah area or within a driving distance, put that one on your calendar for July. It's going to be a fun Hamfest. I hope, I think. We're going to try to promote it as much as we can. But other than that, I've got some Meshtastic stuff coming up. I've got some new radios coming up. I've got some new batteries coming up. And I've got all kinds of stuff going on. So it's going to be a fun ride. And we really enjoy this YouTube business. So hopefully, I'm going to bring, well, not hopefully. So I'm going to bring a new amplifier to Yellowstone next month.
Oh.
Yes. And I want to, Electra, stop that. She's digging in the yard. So
she got excited when you
Electra,
No.
don't do that.
Alexa, don't play with the amplifier.
Hopefully, I am going to talk Richard into letting me have one of those amplifiers for a bit of a discount, and I'm going to do a giveaway to you guys on the channel.
Oh,
So it's going to be 2 or 3, 4 months from now. So it's not going to be right now, but fingers crossed that's going to happen. And we're going to do a giveaway with that. But yeah, it's going to be got some cool stuff coming up this summer. So Frank, seriously, I know I tease you a lot, and you deserve it because you're you. But Frank's a good sport. The reason I tease Frank is because he wants me to. He's like, he says stuff to me, and he's like, well, I was like, okay, you're making fun of trucks. You're my enemy now. So that's kind of how it is. But yeah, seriously, congrats on the 5K. I hope you do well. I hope you hit 10K a lot faster than you hit 5K. And I would like to help you do it, seriously, because it's good stuff you got in your channel. So if you guys haven't seen Frank's video about how he explains Doppler, that is better than I could ever do it.
Dude,
So
I want to do more deep
video.
dives like that. I just got to find the subjects that I can just research the crap out of and then bring them to y'all. That Doppler video, man, that was so much fun.
Absolutely.
And how satellites work and everything. But thank you, Jason. I really do appreciate that. And you, Jason, are the reason why I'm here doing
I know
all this.
I don't know if that's good or bad, but yes, you're correct. You're correct. Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank y'all. Hang out in the back room for a minute. And me. There we go. Hey, y'all. This has been an amazing ride. I loved every minute of this. Y'all are amazing. Thank you so much for supporting me. Thank you to all the Patreons that support me on Patreon. A lot of y'all are contributing members year after year almost now, and y'all are amazing. Steve, AFL Steve was my first Patreon tanker commander, and he's still there.
Very cool. Very
cool. And I can't remember everybody off the top of my head. Steve, Mike, there's two Mikes, Michaels. Two Michaels, y'all are amazing, and I'm speechless. I'm speechless that I'm here right now. 5,000. Thank you to everyone who donated in the super chats. Thank you to Giga Jason over at GigaParts for giving away these items for me and allowing me to do this. And thank you to everyone on stream right now, because man, y'all are my brothers from all another mother.
Yeah. We like to tease each other, but realistically, we're all incredibly good friends. And one of these days, Izzo is going to become our friend when he actually comes to Hamfest.
So I'm
you get inducted when you get
I'm only a sub ham right now.
And Scott's not too far behind Izzo, because he lives right there and he doesn't come to anything anyway either.
Nope.
So you know, Scott,
go to places where I can bring guns, man. Come on,
Scott. Hey, man, I take a gun everywhere I go.
Y'all are awesome. All to the other YouTubers who aren't on here, Josh and
Bill,
Digital Rancher, Bill, Ham Radio Tectonics, Adam, and just all the other channels. I can't think of all of them off the top of my head. Y'all are awesome. I appreciate it. And one more time, as always, y'all, go forth and conquer. Say bye.
Tank Radio. 73, guys.